Three, two, one, and five. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, fabulous. This is Angela, and I have got questions for you. What opens with Evelyn being like, believe me, this is some straight BS? And what closes with Evelyn being like, Tam bringing up Chad is the ultimate low blow. She's evil, vindictive, and nasty. If you guessed Basketball Wives, season 7, episode 7, you're correct. Just picking up from the last one I did. Thank you so much for clicking on the video or jumping on the live and sticking around to see how we get from opening to closing. Did I say I'm Angela and the channel is Be Fabulous You? Like, share, comment, subscribe, and all of those other good things. We're working on 1,000. I know it doesn't seem like it because I just did stop doing the recaps. But I didn't stop. I just had to have a delay. I've been saying on my catch-ups, it's delayed but not denied. And I still can't figure out who says that, but it's some YouTube person who says it. And I love when he says it because, yeah. But anyway, thank you. Let's jump right on in. And we might have some bonus footage at the end because I still have my notes from the last time I did a review and I just got cut off. And so some of the stuff I did not get to say, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to say that I'll be able to say that because I still have my notes. I didn't get to say it, but we're going to jump right in with this. So Evelyn, we're picking up where we left off with the revelation coming out, or we don't know if it's a revelation or a rumor or whatever. Some of us believe it to be true. Some of us do not, but that Evelyn slept with one of Tammy's people. We determined, I think more or less, that it's not Shaq. It's somebody that she dealt with after Shaquille O'Neal. And Evelyn is like, I hope you believe me. This is some BS. And Shawnee is like, Evelyn has been to Thanksgiving at my parents' house. And Jen is like, people in Miami. And Tammy asked me about it. And then Shawnee is like, well, did Malaysia ask you about it? Or did you tell Malaysia? And then Jen is like, I told Melee. And then Evelyn pulls Shawnee aside and she's crying, Evelyn is. And she's angry, Evelyn is. And she's standing up. And she said, and Shawnee is like, our 13-year relationship is on the line. My gut tells me that the rumor is untrue. Shawnee is like, I know that Jen is your girl, but she is willing to throw me under the bus. And Evelyn is like, I don't trust that Tammy. She don't say nothing about Jen. I don't trust that Tammy. She needs to go to the plastic surgeons to get her neck fixed. Why is she always talking about how somebody look? That's her argument. They need to get better clothes, a better wig, and get their neck fixed. I don't understand. So then Evelyn is like, when me and Jen got cool again, I knew that Tam would try to throw a monkey wrench into it, but I never suspected that this would happen. And then we're at hot yoga with Kristen, Malaysia, and Jen. And Jen is like, well, I've not seen Melee since the retreat. And Melee is like, she's been quiet. Melee is like, I am peaceful. I like my happy situations. And Jen is like, well, the way that s7e is doing Kristen is dead but wrong. And then Malaysia is like to Kristen, fix it, have a conversation and get on one accord. This whole s7e is wrong storyline, I'm not buying it. She's not wrong to me. I haven't seen it. I need to see the footage. Roll that beautiful bean footage. So we're at Shawnee's place. Tammy arrives, and Shawnee, she's like, I'm working on getting to the bottom of this. And I want to know who's lying and why. And Tammy is like, well, I have got text messages. I've got receipts. I've got evidence. And we see Jen, the text messages or whatever say, Jen is like, I need Malaysia to drop a dime. And we need to nail Evelyn to the cross with no hope of resurrection. And the tide has turned against Jennifer. And also Shawnee feels that Malaysia may play a key part in this. So she want to talk to Malaysia too. We see a double date with Byron and s7e, and Ron is a sports agent, Byron and s7e, and then they setting Melee up with Ron, who's a sports agent. Everybody's calling him the Silver Fox. And then he's at the table. They're all at the table waiting for Malaysia. And then Malaysia arrives and she's got the girls out and she's got the thighs out. And Malaysia's like, people think I'm a sex symbol, but I'm not a sex symbol. I'm just a shy girl. But for somebody who's shy, she ain't shy about showing the goodies. And then Cece and Byron are, they're like, Cece is like, Byron and I are killing it as matchmakers. And I'm like, yeah, how are they matchmakers? Because I think that Malaysia is like, I want to meet that guy right there. So it's not like they were like, hey, I think you two would get along good. I want to hook y'all up. Malaysia seems like she initiated it. We see Evelyn and Shawnee at a yogurt bar or someplace like that, and they're there to clear the air. And Evelyn is like, because Evelyn does not want to lose her relationship with Shawnee. And Evelyn is like, did you talk to your ex? And Shawnee is like, he just laughed. And then he's been mad ever since. And Shawnee is like, tells Evelyn about Jen and the text messages. And Evelyn is like, Tammy is not innocent. And then they plan a confrontation together. That Evelyn, she got a story. She's sticking to it. She not going to be mad at her new best friend, Jennifer. And it's all Tam's fault because she knows, she can see the deviousness in Tammy. So we see Malaysia and Ron. Ron is the silver fox. They're out at a date. They're playing squash one-on-one. And Malaysia is like, I'm bad at dating. My ex got me at 18. I mean, literally like on my 18th birthday. And then Ron is like, well, beauty will get you in the door, but it won't keep you. And Malaysia is like, well, beauty gets me in the door and then it won't keep them away. Hey, stop the BS now. What's up? So I don't know about Malaysia. Thank you for the like. She thinks she's real cute. She is cute. It's nothing wrong with thinking she's cute. But then when she tries to play coy, like, oh, I don't know why. Y'all can't see my boobies. Hold on a second. I don't know why. I don't know why people think I'm a sex symbol and all of that. Anyway, she needs to cut it out. Because she sells sex. That's what she serves. She be serving sex. To me, I don't know. So then Reggie and Tam are out. Tam are out shopping, and Tammy is like, I help Reggie with his wardrobe, and Tammy tells Reggie about showing the text messages to Shawnee, and she's like, I kept control, but when a person will look you dead in your eye and call you a liar when they are lying, it's upsetting. That's what Tammy is saying about Jennifer. Oh, thank you, Aviator 80. And then, we have a Ponderosa in the making. A Ponderosa is Miss Jackie's term for when the group get together to hash some stuff out. I guess you could have hash browns at the Ponderosa along with your steak. Beef, you got beef, have a Ponderosa. Okay, but anyway. So Jackie and Malaysia show up. They've been invited for drinks. I'm so excited when I get to ball these up. They've been invited for drinks by Evelyn and Shawnee. And Jackie is feeling stressed because she thinks it's weird. She's been on the hot seat so much, she don't know what to expect. And then Malaysia is like, Shawnee is going to want answers about what's going on, and she deserves them. And then Evelyn is like, I left the retreat feeling really impressed with you, Jackie. You were a human being, and you didn't get into the mess, and I respect that. So that's cool. We like to see some resolution or some, forward motion. And then Shawnee is like, well, Melee, you in the middle because you were supposed to tell me the rumor. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And Malaysia's like, I did hear it, but it went in one ear and it went out the other. I felt like she was just venting, which is very responsible. I kind of respected that about Malaysia, that even though she heard it, she let the woman vent and let it stay right there. That's very mature of her. But in her interview, Malaysia says she realizes that Jen was baiting her and that Jen was trying to set her up and that Jen was trying to play her and get her to do her bidding. And she's like, I'm going to have to talk to Jen. And then Shawnee is like, we need another sit down in a group setting. And it's going to be tricky to get Tammy and Jen at the same spot. But Shawnee calls Tam and like is like, will you join me for breakfast? So the next morning is Shawnee there, Evelyn there, Malaysia and Jackie, and Tam arrives, and Tam like, okay, I thought it was just gonna be Shawnee and me, and she sees it's the whole group, so she know it's about to be, some mess and some drama. And then Jen arrives and she's like, hi ladies, Shawnee, I just want to start off by apologizing. She caught. She tried to clean it up. Apologizing for involving you in all of this. I never intended to hurt you. And Shawnee is like, I do accept. And she's like, I accept Jen's apology, but now I see her. I see Jen. I see who she is. I see how she roll. I see I see her. And then Malaysia is like, so why did you even tell me about the rumor? So that I could break at Ev. So why did you even tell me the rumor? This is Malaysia to Jennifer. So you could get back at Evelyn. I am a whole woman and I would never do your bidding. I think that was my favorite line of the episode. And then Evelyn is like, Evelyn determined to get Tammy in it. It's like, everyone knows that you had a motive, Tammy. And you can sense the power of the group is really in that moment. I was like, wow, Shawnee and Evelyn are really like the power centers in that group. They're like coming on a special night Sunday at 10. I didn't even see that episode, and why did it come on Sunday at 10? And then I haven't seen it yet. And then Tammy is like, there was no motive. There was no plan. I'm trying to live and be different. And I don't follow your dude on social media. And so they get on into a whole back and forth. And, Evelyn's like, I don't follow your dude on social media. And Tammy is like, you lied about Chad. You was fighting with him all along. And then just because a neighbor saw, then you're trying to play the victim. You're playing a game, and you're playing a game with a man's career, and you brought him down so that you can be a victim. And then Evelyn is like, that bringing up Chad is the ultimate low blow. She, as in Tam Tam, is evil, vindictive, and nasty. And that was that episode of Basketball Wives. So to loop back around to where we started at the end of the last episode, I was talking to y'all about OG and Kwame. And, OG trying to be like, don't you want to marry me? Don't you want to get me pregnant? Like begging the man, and the man, So now we're at the retreat. This is the last episode. This is the bonus footage starting around 12 minutes and 10 seconds. And Jackie is there, and Tam Tam and Cece arrives, and Kristen arrives, and there's tension with Cece and Kristen. And I'm not buying this. Cece is throwing Kristen under the bus whole narrative thing. I don't buy that. I don't believe it. I'm not here for it. I haven't seen it. No, you're not going to convince me. And then Kristen, that Malaysia and Kristen are trying to advance. Nope, not me. Okay, so Evelyn and Jennifer arrive, and I really like that black and white that Jen's wearing. That's what I wrote down. It's been so long, I don't even remember what it was. And then Shawnee arrives, and after the fluff, she wants the mess. She like, look, so what's the dirt? What's the drama? What's the story? And Tam is like, Malaysia, appreciate your ability to let things go, sis. And then Shawnee is like, we didn't get off on the right foot. You're awesome, Malaysia. And then Kristen is like, well, Shawnee, thanks for supporting me. And Jackie is like, this is good. And then Tammy is like, I want to say something to Evelyn. This is supposed to be the retreat where they're supposed to be saying nice things and clearing the air and everything. That Tam called because her people, advisors who are trying to get her to live a better life, told her, get the women together and say something nice about them. She's like, I think we should get all the women together and everybody should say something nice about everyone. But this is just her excuse to be messy. So everybody's going around saying nice stuff. And then Tam Tam is like, I want to say something to Evelyn. We have our differences, but similarities. And then Jackie is like, well, Evelyn, you are a great mom to Shawnice, and you are a good person. And, I like getting to know you. And Evelyn is like, I'm cool with knowing who I want to be friends with, and I don't want to be friends with you. And then and then Jackie is like, okay, cool. And then Shawnee is like, you done? And then Jen and Evelyn are like, what's up? And then Shawnee is like, well, who knows? Does Jackie know? And Jackie is like, I'm not going to hurt you. And then Shawnee is like, can the appropriate person please speak up? And then Evelyn is like, well, eliminate me. Can we eliminate me? Because I don't know nothing about nothing. I know I'm not the appropriate person. Hey, Ayafa, I know I'm not the appropriate person. And that was my favorite line of last episode. That's why it's in my little thumbnail. And then because it's like, she is the appropriate person. And then she's like, can we eliminate me? That's what Evelyn says. And then Melee is kind of like, and then Shawnee is like, is Evelyn in it? And then Tam Tam is like, well, Jen told me. And then Melee takes Jen to the side and she tells her, tell her what you said about Evelyn sleeping with Shawnee's ex. And Jen is like, I did not say it. I was asked it. And in an interview point of and the point of this retreat was for Tammy to engineer some skit. Why is she doing that if she's so happy? And then Jen is like blah 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 blah, and then Tammy is like and I had a convo about Ev sleeping with your ex, and then Ev is like who? And then Jennifer is like bleep. And then Ev is like, no, call him right now, because I did not sleep with him. And then this is some bull, and I hope you believe me. That's what Ev is saying to Shawnee. And then Ev is crying, oh, I hope you believe me. And then Jackie is like, I feel bad for Shawnee. Her nose is flaring. When her nose flares, it's going to be some skit. That's it. Look, I can ball up another piece. So that's it. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you again for your patience. I appreciate you. I'm going to catch up. I've been saying it and I mean it. I know it can be challenging to believe, but believe you me, I'm going to catch up. Today is the best day ever. You are the greatest. You are the number one stunner. So be you. Be fabulous. Be fabulous. You. Thank you for the likes and thanks for being here. Peace.